Have you ever pondered the fundamental role of collateral in financial transactions? This topic is not only fascinating but also essential in understanding the financial world we navigate daily. Collateral, in the simplest terms, is an asset that a borrower offers to a lender to secure a lien. If the borrower defaults on their lien payments, the lender can seize the collateral to recover their losses. This process is an integral part of many financial transactions, from personal liens and mortgages to business financing and beyond. The importance of collateral cannot be overstated. It acts as a safety net for lenders, mitigating the risks associated with lending money. It provides assurance that the lender will be able to recoup some or all of their losses in the event of a default. In essence, collateral acts as a form of insurance, reducing the lender's exposure to financial risk. Additionally, collateral plays a significant role in determining the terms of a lien, including the interest rate and the amount of money a lender is willing to provide. High-quality collateral often leads to more favorable lien terms for the borrower. This is because the lender's risk is reduced when they have a valuable and easily sellable asset to fall back on should the borrower default. Interestingly, collateral isn't restricted to physical assets, such as property or vehicles. It can also encompass stocks, dividends, patents, copyrights, and even virtual real estate. In essence, any asset that has value and can be legally transferred can serve as collateral. Presence of collateral in financial transactions creates a more secure and trustworthy lending environment. It allows lenders to extend credit more freely and borrowers to access funds that they might not have been able to otherwise. In conclusion, collateral is more than just an asset offered to secure a lien. It's a fundamental component of financial transactions, serving as a protective layer for lenders and a gateway for borrowers. So, collateral is the safety net in financial transactions, a crucial element in the world of finance. On February 25th, 2020, a significant event occurred in the financial world. This event was the filing of a document known as UCC1, number 20200565342-1 to be precise. But what is a UCC1? It stands for Uniform Commercial Code 1. Its primary function is to secure a creditor's interest in the collateral offered by a debtor for a loan. Think of it as a legal form that provides public notice of the creditor's right to claim assets if the debtor defaults on the loan. In this particular filing, the Universal Law Community Trust, or ULCT, played the role of the secured party. Established in the idyllic location of Icaria in Greece, the trust is known for its commitment to equity and justice. On the other side of the ledger, we find Her Majesty's government, a formidable entity known to us all. Headquartered on Gresham Street in London, it is the debtor in this scenario. What makes UCC1 filings so crucial? Well, they serve as a public declaration of a secured party's claim on a debtor's assets. That means they are the first line of defense for creditors in the event of a debtor's insolvency, bankruptcy, or default. In other words, they are the safety net that allows creditors to take calculated risks, fueling the engine of commerce and growth. In the case of UCC1 number 2020-056-5342-1, the collateral mentioned is vast, covering everything from stocks, shares, dividends, patents, copyrights, and logos to virtual and physical real estate. Even the accounts created from the birth certificate system operated by Her Majesty's government are included. The Universal Law Community Trust's claim over these assets is part of a larger process of restoring the rights of creditors, as stipulated in UCC Sections 9, 609 and 610. Any claims made by Her Majesty's government against accounts guaranteed by the Universal Law Community Trust are rendered null and void by the consent assigned to the trust. This filing marked a pivotal moment in the relationship between these two entities. It served as an assertion of the Universal Law Community Trust's rights and a clear declaration of the claims it holds over the assets of Her Majesty's government. What does this UCC1 filing entail, you may ask? Well, let's delve into the specifics. The filing was made by the name of the Universal Law Community Trust, positioned as the secured party creditor, or SPC, to Her Majesty's government, the debtor in this case. The document was officially filed on the 25th of February, 2020. This filing is not just a simple document. It represents a claim on a wide array of assets. From stocks and shares to patents and copyrights, even including logos, the breadth of this claim is extensive. But it doesn't stop there. Trading accounts and legal entity identifiers, or LEIs, created from the birth certificate system operated by this corporation, are also part of the collateral. The filing goes even further to encompass real estate, both concrete and virtual. It includes revolving credit and utility transmitting accounts, which are assumed to be bona vacanta, or ownerless property. Even the mineral shares and equity held by Sestuí KV trusts are claimed as collateral. But why are all these assets being claimed? This is part of a process called the restoration of rights of the creditors, in line with the Uniform Commercial Code, specifically Sections 9, 609, and 610. The unsettled charges for forced commercial intercourse by this corporation and its agencies and our creditors are the reason behind this action. The equitable rights of the creditors have been assigned to the Universal Law Community Trust through the assignment of consent. This renders any claim made by this debtor account null and void. Any future claims made against accounts stood surety to by Universal Law Community Trust constitutes acceptance of Schedule A, absolute charges filed herein. So in essence, this filing is not just a legal document, it represents a significant claim on a multitude of assets spanning from tangible properties like real estate to intangible properties such as copyrights and patents. This filing thus represents a significant claim on a multitude of assets. So remember, behind every filing, there's a world of assets and claims waiting to be discovered. So what's the implication of this filing? This UCC1 filing by the Universal Law Community Trust, or ULCT, against Her Majesty's government has profound implications for both parties. It's not just a simple paperwork exercise, it's an assertion of rights, a claim on assets, and a potential game changer in the world of finance. In essence, the ULCT is asserting themselves as secured party creditors to Her Majesty's government. This means they are claiming a financial interest in the specified collateral. This collateral is extensive and includes stocks, shares, dividends, patents, copyrights, logos, and more. It even extends to all assets and real estate, including virtual real estate. This filing could potentially affect future financial transactions of Her Majesty's government. For instance, if they want to sell off some of their assets, they might need to negotiate with the ULCT first. The ULCT could have a say in the terms of any such deals, and they might be entitled to a portion of the proceeds. Moreover, the ULCT is asserting that any future claims made against accounts they stand surety to would constitute acceptance of the absolute charges filed. This essentially means that they could potentially have a claim on future revenue generated by these accounts. But the implications go beyond just these two parties. This filing could set a precedent for other organizations or individuals who want to assert their rights as secured party creditors. It could inspire more filings like this, potentially leading to a shift in the balance of power between debtors and creditors. It's important to note, however, that the implications of this filing are currently theoretical and speculative. The actual impact will depend on how this filing is interpreted and enforced by the relevant authorities. In conclusion, while the full implications of this filing are yet to be seen, it's clear that it could potentially have far-reaching consequences in the world of finance. This filing sets a precedent that could have far-reaching implications in the world of finance. Let's recap what we've learned today. We dove deep into the complex world of financial transactions, focusing on the critical role of collateral. This key element is what secures our financial engagements, providing a safety net for the lender and a means of assurance for the borrower. We then shifted our attention to the specifics of a UCC1 filing, a public notice filed by a creditor to declare an interest in the personal property of a debtor. Case in point, we examined the UCC1 filing number 2-02005653421, made on the 25th of February 2020. This was a rather intriguing case, with the Universal Law Community Trust, or ULCT, acting as the secured party creditor to Her Majesty's government. This filing was significant in its scale and scope. The collateral covered a vast range of assets, from stocks, shares, and dividends to patents, copyrights, and logos. It even extended to virtual real estate, trading accounts, and LEIs created from the birth certificate system operated by the corporation. It was a sweeping claim touching on a multitude of sectors and asset classes. The implications of this filing are profound. It highlights how a creditor can use the UCC filing system to secure an extensive range of assets, effectively protecting their interests against potential debtor default. In this case, the ULCT used the UCC1 filing to claim all unsettled charges for forced commercial intercourse by the corporation and its agencies. It was a bold move, demonstrating how the UCC filing system can be leveraged to assert creditor rights in an assertive manner. Understanding the intricacies of such financial transactions and the role of collateral is crucial for anyone navigating the financial world. Knowledge, after all, is power.